He would go out at sunrise, chanting, dancing to his name. Haribo, Haribo. He would wake up everyone, rise and rejoice to the name. Haribo, Haribo. Mukunda Madhava, Govinda Hari, Haribo, Haribo. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he has come to taste and give away the sweetness of his brain. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all you have to do is take to the sweet chanting of his name. Haribo, Haribo. Every day the sun will rise, and every day the sun will set. Haribo, Haribo. What's the value of your life if devotion you don't get? Haribo, Haribo. Take the name into your heart, take it with you when you part. Haribo, Haribo. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he has come to taste and give away the sweetness of his brain. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all you have to do is take to the sweet chanting of his name. Haribo, Haribo.
Good morning, good morning. Welcome. Hare Krishna.
OGEbeats.com.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. The big three are here: Amy, Lalita, and Fanny. Dynamic, the three musketeers. And Johan, whoever else. Yeah. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Jesus Prabhupada, Jesus Prabhupada, Jesus Prabhupada, Jesus Prabhupada, Jesus Jesus Prabhupada, 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 Sri Advaita Nityananda, Gauranga, Gauranga, Sri Advaita Nityananda, Gauranga, Gauranga, Nityananda, Gauranga, Nityananda, Gauranga, Nityananda, Gauranga, 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 Nityananda, Gauranga, 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 Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Sri Advaita Gadadhar, Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Shri Krishna Shri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. I love my personal assistant, man. Oh, such a great service. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare. Could you imagine having God as your secretary? I love it, man. It's amazing. He's just right on my lap, man. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna. So presumptuous, huh? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hey, Riva. Okay. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Krishna, Hari Hari. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yeah, event coordinator. That's Krishna. He's the event coordinator. Perfect there, Amy. Smart girl. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Nityananda, 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 Shri Advaita, Shri Advaita, Shri Advaita, Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Advaita, Nityananda, Advaita, Nityananda. Hey Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Purchase your tracks today.
Sri Krishna. Nityananda Gauranga, Nityananda Gauranga, Nityananda Gauranga.
Beats by SV.com.
Nityananda Gauranga. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Purchase your tracks today.
Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Beats by SV.com.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama.
Purchase your tracks today.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
Beats by SV.com.
Okay, everybody, pull out their chanting bags or whatever you got. Turn your mics on, and let's have some action here.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna,
Rama Rama, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Rama
Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Rama Rama,
Hare Rama, Rama
Krishna Krishna, Rama Rama, Hare
Rama
Hare,
Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare, Rama
Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Rama
Hare Krishna,
Rama Rama.
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Rama
Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Rama
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Rama,
Hare Krishna.
Krishna,
Rama
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Rama Rama,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Rama Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Rama
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama Rama, Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare
Rama Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama
Krishna, Krishna,
Rama
Hare Hare,
Rama, Hare
Rama
Hare, Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna
Rama Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Rama,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare Hare, Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare Rama,
Rama, Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Krishna,
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 Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare Rama,
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 Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Rama Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna, Krishna,
Rama, Hare
Hare Hare,
Rama,
Rama, Hare
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare,
Rama
Rama.
Rama, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Rama,
Hare, Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare,
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna.
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Rama, 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 Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Hare Rama,
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare
Krishna,
Rama
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare, Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
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 Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama
Rama
Hare Hare,
Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare Hare, Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare, Hare
Rama
Rama, Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Hare Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Rama
Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama, Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Rama,
Rama
Hare Hare,
Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama,
Rama Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Rama.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama,
Rama
Rama,
Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama.
Rama, Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna, Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna, Hare
Rama, Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare, Krishna,
Rama Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare,
Krishna.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna Krishna
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare
Rama,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram
Krishna,
Ram Hare Hare Krishna
Hare Rama, 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 Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Rama, 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Krishna
Rama, Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama Hare Rama
Rama,
Rama
Rama,
Rama Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Rama
Hare,
Rama
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama
Krishna,
Rama
Krishna,
Rama Hare Hare Krishna
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama Hare Hare Krishna
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Hare
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 Rama,
Rama
Rama,
Rama Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna, 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 Hare Hare,
Hare Rama
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare
Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare
Rama, Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama Hare Rama
Krishna,
Rama Rama
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Krishna,
Rama Hare Rama
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna Hare
Rama,
Krishna Krishna
Rama, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama Hare
Hare Rama,
Rama
Rama,
Rama Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare
Hare
Rama
Rama, Hare
Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare
Krishna,
Rama
Hare Hare, Hare
Rama
Rama, Hare
Hare Hare
Rama,
Krishna Hare Krishna
Rama, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Krishna, Krishna,
Rama Rama Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Hare Rama,
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Hare Krishna, Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Hare
Rama Rama Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Hare Rama
Rama,
Hare Rama
Rama,
Rama
Rama,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Hare,
Hare Rama
Hare Rama,
Rama
Rama,
Rama Hare Hare
Rama, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama, Rama,
Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Rama Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama, Rama, Hare
Rama
Hare,
Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Rama,
Rama, Hare
Rama
Rama,
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 Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama, 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare,
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama, Rama, Hare
Rama
Hare,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Rama
Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama, Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna,
Rama
Hare Hare, Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare, Krishna
Rama,
Hare Krishna,
Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama, Hare
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama, Rama,
Rama, Rama Hare
Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Rama
Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama,
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna, Hare
Rama
Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Krishna, Krishna
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Krishna, Krishna
Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare,
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama,
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna Krishna,
Rama, Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Rama
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna Krishna,
Rama, Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Rama
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Rama,
Krishna Krishna,
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare Hare,
Rama Rama,
Rama, Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Hare Krishna, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Krishna, Rama Rama Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare
Rama
Hare
Rama
Krishna, Hare
Hari
Krishna,
Rama, Hari
Hare
Rama,
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna.
Hari Hari.
Hare Rama Hare
Hare
Rama
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Rama
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Krishna
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Krishna
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna
Rama
Krishna
Rama,
Hare Rama Hare
Hare
Rama
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Rama Rama
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna
Rama
Krishna
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama
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 Hare
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 Rama
Krishna, Krishna
Rama
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama, Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama Hare Krishna
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna
Rama
Krishna
Rama,
Hare
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 Hare, Hare
Rama Hare Rama
Krishna,
Rama Rama
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Hare Hare Rama
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 Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Krishna, Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare
Rama
Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama Rama, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Rama, Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Rama,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama, Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Krishna
Rama
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Rama,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Those compliments like that. Thank you. Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Rama Rama, Hare
Rama
Hare Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
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 Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama,
Rama Rama, Rama Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Rama
Krishna Krishna,
Rama,
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare
but for
Krishna,
the sake of the devotees, we have
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
you can go and be around your kind, the ones who find faults with ecstatic devotees. They don't belong here. Sorry. You don't belong here. You have to stay in prison because, that's just how it is. Yeah. Prison in the material world with fault finders and people who don't see things as they are, the illusionists. So where is this person here? I can see if I can find him.
Servam Seraphim.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. I don't see his comment there. Let's see, well, maybe get it like this here. Add to block list. Okay. All right. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Isn't that amazing what you pull out of people? This chick. It's unbelievable. Talk about demons, man. this is why God doesn't appear in this world so often, because it pulls to, he's in a crazy house with crazy people. This is what they think of God, and in the name of God, he's a devotee. This is the kind of devotees that God has. So this is a special thing, we're out here showing the Lord, the real Lord. It pulls out all the blasphemers. And these are the student community. These were the last to come with Lord Caitanya because he showed this ecstasy. Yeah. Hare Krishna. They're very expert at avoiding the Krishna conscious movement. These are all verses, living verses now. In Chaitanya Charitamrita, these verses were in the book because they were happened then and they happen again now. There's so, it's like, this is such a great treasure to chant the holy name with this closeness. And, I was thinking like beggars, how beggars are very eager to get money. When they see you, they're very eager. They see the wealth, they looking at your pockets. Oh, this is a tourist who has money. Oh, I want money. And they're very eager, and I thought this is the way it is with chanting the holy name. It's like this eagerness comes, like very eager to get something, but it's the real wealth. Very eager to get Krishna. Very eager to get closer with Krishna, get more wealth, just to feel this amazing connection and communion. Very eager, see this eagerness, chanting like this. This is the real. So you're it's like being a beggar, but in the right way, in the way Krishna. And then you get the wealth because sometimes you get. Sometimes, I usually always get, depends. It's always, the Lord is very merciful to his devotees. If they really want him, they get him. That's the whole thing. This is Sadhu Sangha for association. But don't ever believe in those fault finders, man. Oh my God. They'll destroy your bhakti, man, in a minute. It's a mad elephant offense. They live in that. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. See, that's the thing. You got to get out of that association. Otherwise, it'll take you down. That's why, ultimately, that's very bad for this progress. You see, so many of those fault finders in religion, in the Vaidhi Bhaktas, and that's what keeps them down. They don't know that is detrimental to their being able to chant in ecstasy. And if you stay in that, it's very hard. That's why even we have people here attached to the Vaidhi Bhaktas, and they're always the ones that have the problems. To be honest, I mean, they're always the ones that have the most difficulty to attain the transcendental platform, because you're associated with people who don't have faith in the holy name. See, they have faith in the name only. See, and this kind of, so anyway, people do what they do, and so it's bad association, unfavorable association that holds you down. So when you get tired of it, then you probably let go of it and then just go up. Stay with these kind of devotees. This is Lord Caitanya taught this instruction to Jagadananda. He said, when you go to Vrindavan, which was filled with neophytes at that time even, he says, give respect at a distance to the residents and then associate very intimately with Sanatan Goswami. Okay? And because he's an ecstatic, intimate associate, insider. So you could do that if you go to ISKCON or anywhere else. Just give respect from distance, but don't get too intimate with them because it'll bring you down. Okay? And and the more you serve the ecstatic devotees, the better for you. Don't be putting your service into like the world and worldly people, because otherwise you get there the result of who you serve. See, that was Lord Caitanya taught that principle. He served the ecstatic devotees. See, if you serve mundane persons, I mean, we all have to do some kind of service sometime. But understand this principle. If you serve the mundane, you get the result of the mundane. If you serve the transcendental, which we're doing with the name and the devotees, they're transcendental, you get the result of the transcendental service. See? The Lord, that's why the Lord would go collect Ganga water, he would fold the dhotis of devotees and everything. He said, well, by serving you, I will get Krishna. Getting Krishna was in being able to chant in ecstasy like the devotees. He's taught by personal example. So I share that so people who, if you're having problems and you wonder why, it's probably because of your association. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, not. You can associate with anybody, but it's cause of your intimate association, intimate relation with that causes the problem, because you pick up people's energy. You do that here. What do you think you're doing here? You're picking up energy, right? Because of you're drawn close. You're chanting in ecstasy where devotees are revealing it. You're picking up that energy. It's very purifying. So, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Hare. There he is. You are wrong in the head, correct. Love from the Ethiopia. Krishna, yeah. Well, let's see. How do I get rid of this guy? Oh, let's see. Oh, yeah, I see how. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, this guy, he looks like he's a Christian or something. Okay. Okay, how do I get rid of him? Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Rama, Rama. There we go. Okay. All right, he won't be. That's what's good about Facebook. You can get rid of people here. There we go. Yeah, they don't need association like that. When the Lord, one guy said the same thing to Lord Caitanya. He said, your Krishna is Maya. And the Lord showed the example. It's true in one sense, but for the beginners, you can hurt your faith, and so you don't develop. So he went and he jumped in the Ganga with his clothes on, and he told them, don't associate with that person. He doesn't have faith in the Lord. It can hurt your faith, And yeah, so for the neophytes, to teach. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna. See, an advanced devotee thinks, yeah, it's true. Yeah, my Lord's Maya. He's everything. He's Maya, and he's Mahamaya and Yoga Maya. And if you're smart, you'll serve the Yoga Maya, and then you'll be happy forever. Otherwise, this Mahamaya cycle of birth and death for you. that's Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Okay, I'll read a little bit now since I've in kind of that mood. Change the mood. Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaur Bhaktavinda. Sanatana Goswami said, all glories to the holy name of the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra is my greatest treasure. And I'm just so happy to feel like that, you know. You know, to be able to chant and feel the holy name is your treasure, even though I you know, I'm nowhere near of the stature of like Sanatana Goswami or Rupa. They were so intimate devotees, and so, I mean, they were naturally austere, renounced, and totally 22 hours a day they would do devotional service, sleep 2 hours. I mean, yeah, but the Lord is so kind. This is how amazing. He gives a person like me, even though I'm not even interested, I can't even, you know, do practically anything, you know, to be able to appreciate the holy name. To me, that has got to be the savior of the world, to give such abilities. See? And that's what should be preached, is the mercy of Lord Caitanya, and not this try to imitate Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami, even try to understand their minds, you know. and that's what people have done in Vaishnavism. And therefore, this kind of mercy that we have, and it's just increasing, is not there yet, but it's here. And they're all associating with those kind of persons that just came on the thing. You know how many people in the Narayan Raj group and the ISKCON group think like that about us? You know, and you think you're going to make advancement to this platform? How? That's why, you know, Lord Caitanya said, anybody who has criticizes Murari Gupta, he represents what the devotees here represent, this ecstatic, intimate associates of the Lord who got that mercy. Anybody who criticizes Murari or any devotees like that, they can chant the holy name and it will not purify them. This is from his mouth, and I repeat it, because unless anybody wants to take that serious, that instruction, they will stay Vaidhi Bhaktas and dry chanters and empty devotional service only in name only. See? And you can take, he says, you can take baths in the Ganga and it won't purify you. The chanting will not purify you because of Vaishnava aparad like that, until that's given up. So the best result of that is you give that up. Give up, criticize. There you see, even here, the devotees, they, you know, even after years, they still criticize the devotees, call them names and stuff like that. And they wonder why they're thrown out of the Vaishnava community. See? So you have to learn the lessons. I mean, what is the point of, you know, coming here if we don't, you know, realize the simple things that, especially if you can't chant, like some devotees can't chant in ecstasy, the way you want to be able to chant in ecstasy, the best thing you can do is serve the devotees. Serve them, you know, give respect to those devotees who do chant in ecstasy. That's the best thing you do. If you can't chant in ecstasy, serve the devotees. And then you will, guaranteed that service will come into, it'll just blossom in your heart into ecstatic chanting. That is the way. That's the way the Lord said. So if you have so many offenses in you, that's the way to counteract it. Lord Caitanya said the only way to counteract offenses of criticizing ecstatic devotees is by filling your mouth with the glories of such devotees. All that poison. Otherwise, you'll be on the outside. Yeah. I mean, personally, I can associate with anything and anybody, but for the sake of the sangha and the play and the happiness of the devotees, I'll have to throw them out. That's why you see Kalya, who had that poisonous bent, even after he was touched by Krishna, for the sake of Vrindavan, he said, you got to stay on the outskirts. See? Because for the sake of the devotees. And so sometimes I have to do that too. They got this poisonous bent on them, criticizing, and they don't change. So you just got to stay on the outside. Yeah. So a lot of lessons in these books, and they're pretty simple. Stay with the devotees, take shelter, stay in that circle, and you'll become an ecstatic devotee. What can be easier than that? You can't do that? Well, what to do, man? That's what I do. I just follow. I stay here with these beautiful devotees, man. Who chant the holy name in ecstasy, even by the computer, and I stay happy in this world, and I'll remain happy in this world. Yeah, simple process, man. I love it. Thank you, Lord Caitanya, and I just may that taste for your name stay and increase forever, man. What else is there, really? Look at what everybody's planning. On the outside, they're all planning for the destruction of the world now. There's more destruction, more. You notice everything has been increased, more calamities every day. The really horrible stuff like in America, they just terrible things they're doing. They're terrible upon terrible. Even Jesus predicted this time. What other out do we have? Man, if I didn't have, this is like a retreat. You know how people go on retreat to charge up and to be happy and to be relaxed and everything? To me, what a retreat this is. My God. If people aren't coming here regularly, I don't know what the hell's in your brain, man. What other retreat is there? Like, there's no retreat like this. This is better than going to the Himalayas. You don't get ecstatic results like this that are beyond this whole world, this whole universe, beyond the greatest heaven you can even be in or conceive of. The results are like this. They're out of this world, out of this universe. So, talk about the shelter. We get the shelter of Krishna. He protects you from everything. That's amazing, man. Even these kind of fault finders, but for the sake, if people, are holding on to that, for the sake of the Sangha, throw them out. We don't need that disturbance. That's why the Lord locked the door. There are a lot of people like that. Can you imagine 550 years ago, there were so many people like that. He had to lock the door. You don't think there'd be more now? Okay, anyway, let's see. I'm going to continue on with this Bhagavad Gita. I just love this book, man. I don't know, something I'm really into this book lately. As all surrender unto me, I reward them. Let me get Prabhupada's version again. Here we go. I like this verse. I'm going to read it again. This is text number 6 in chapter 4. Although I am unborn and my transcendental body never deteriorates, and although I am the Lord of all sentient beings, I still appear in every millennium in my original transcendental form. You know, the Lord is giving his transcendental form to us. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that wonderful? He's given us a relationship with that transcendental form. And that, you notice, it doesn't deteriorate. It just, that form only increases our happiness. Oh my God. Can you imagine? The forms of the world give you happiness and distress here, don't they? You know, attachment to the forms of the world, bodilies, whatever it is. If you're attached to man or woman or wealth, I mean, really attached. I mean, overly, this like it's you're all in all. Man, you're going to have happiness and distress because of that form. That's its nature. We got to examine the nature of everything. And what is the nature of attachment to the forms of the world? See, that's why I like Vaishnavism. Man, do they have truth here? We have the truth of all truths. It's amazing. And it's like even a layman can understand this philosophy when it's presented correctly and conclusively. Yeah, I think everybody knows that. Yeah, you're right, man. Attachment to my wife or my husband or my son gives me happiness and distress. And especially when they're bad boys and girls, it gives you a little bit more distress than the happiness. You notice you get especially when they become teenagers. Oh, I hear this over and over again. Get these teenage girls and boys, and my God, the problems, man. It causes anxiety, and stuff. And but the beautiful thing is, if you get attached to Krishna, then then it's not such a big deal. Your families, and they can even reject you, like Lalita's family. Kind of like they disown her more or less. Yeah. You can tolerate it. It's like, hey man, I got my jewel. It's like when you got treasure, you see, oh, that's not really wealth anyway. So it's like, it's insignificant. Yeah. How would you like to? I mean, wouldn't you like to have real treasure? I mean, that's what I have. Yeah, even to the point of everybody is afraid of what their bodies won't be safe in this world, because of all the stuff going on. And I said, well, my spiritual body is safe. It's in safekeeping. It's in the safe. Krishna is my safe. Everybody wants to put their valuables in a safe. They want to be safe. Well, that's easy for me. I just put my valuables in the safe, which is my heart. I just keep my heart in the safe, in safekeeping with Krishna. And then it's protected. And nobody can steal that. Only if I believed in these fault finders and associated with them, then there'd be a problem. Then all of a sudden I can't access the safe. I've lost the code. You know how you got to get it? I have the code now. I'm here to give the code to everybody. You want the code to open this safe? So you can put your valuables in there, which is your soul, and keep it there safe. My God, every day these amazing things come, I'm like, where does that? Krishna, you're amazing. That's how Prabhupada, that's how Jesus was. They had these amazing sayings. Why? Because they had this same kind of relationship with the Lord. That's why people, they meditate on these things that they say. They're so amazing. I meditate. I think that's, wow, Lord, thank you for that one. It makes perfect sense. And it's so true. I mean, it's my experience, man. I just want to share this safety. People, they see, otherwise, the only alternative is the government. You look for the government to be your protector, right? Your father, your well-wisher. It doesn't, especially now. Oh my God. And that's a great boon. I mean, that is a great boon to see that Maya turns on you and says blatantly, listen, don't trust me because I'm not here for your benefit. Not directly, anyway. I'm here to kick your ass. And ultimately, hopefully, it goes to Krishna's transcendental potency. That's where the real safety is. You see the politician always, oh, we'll keep you safe. Oh, we do this on behalf of safety, to keep you safe because we make you afraid of this invisible virus or whatever they create, they're envisioning. See, that's Maya saying, okay, we hook you by that fear. We keep you in fear. And Krishna takes away the fear. What would you rather live a life in fear, or you want to live in life in boldness and freedom and truth and ecstasy and happiness of the spiritual world, a new Vrindavan here in this world? That's the new world order, man. I mean, you show me a better world ordered in a better way. See, all this people, all the demons are doing, and even the demigods, they're in anxiety. You know why? Because they don't live like devotees, like the verse says, my devotees, they're not into the fruitive thing, to do fruit. They live in the eternal now, not the now like a Eckhart Tolle now. That's not enough. That's not good enough. The eternal now of being with an eternal being, Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And everything happens spontaneously. See? Your happiness is spontaneous. Your happiness is upon attaining your treasured object, which is all life is all about that. That's all people, that's what motivates everybody. People, Klaus Schwab is thinking, yeah, my happiness is almost in my grasp. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Once I get control of the whole world, I'll be happy. See? And he's always in anxiety because maybe he'll lose, because if something just doesn't go perfectly right according to his plan, he's going to lose. And the people trying to protect themselves and their bodies from the Klaus Schwab future, and they're in anxiety because they envision, in the future there's going to be 15-minute cities, and there's going to be, they're envisioning all these things, and they're in anxiety. Everybody's in anxiety and fear except the devotee, because Krishna, the transcendental form of Krishna, is locked in their vision. The happiness of the Supreme Lord is in their vision, in their understanding. See, that's the object. See, they're all trying to attain their object is always in the future. See, therefore they never get it and once they do get it, they want more of something because it's not really satisfying. See, devotees have found the treasure, the pearl of great price. You want to know what it Jesus? How many people know what he was talking? Everybody, even Christians. Pearl of great price. They all say the words, but nobody knows anything. Nobody has penetrated to the depths of the sayings of anybody except a real devotee. Pearl of great price is this kind of treasure that you see here that has been attained already, that's attained by those who have attained it. That's the real path, and it always has been the path and always will be the path, is the devotee who has a relationship with the Lord. They're naturally empowered to bestow that upon anyone. You want to live like that? You want to find the real safe for your soul, safekeeping? You want to be in safekeeping? You want the shelter of Krishna? Well, that's how you do it. You just come here. This is the place, man. Easy peasy and quick. Otherwise, go to all these big mass groups and take the long path, and eventually in some lifetime, you'll have this kind of situation. Because deliverance is always like that. Otherwise, you got a Moses trip, and you're looking always for something external, the land of milk and honey. You know, where's that honey? You know, where's that milk? Where's those cows? Worship the cows. It's all about where, you know, that's external. How can a cow deliver you? You ever not see anybody say, this cow is my savior? Oh, they think that way, but see, you have to have more than that. Even the Vedas say the cow is the next stage. After the cow, you become a human being. Okay, but still, how can the cow save you if the next stage is just going to become a human being? You need more than that. See, the Devotees Association is that more, man, because that's where Krishna is. Wherever a devotee is, wherever Arjuna is, it says where Krishna is. Wherever Krishna is, Arjuna is. That goes for all real devotees. You want to find Krishna? Go where a real devotee is, who tells you who and what Krishna is. Oh, better than that, he shows you or she shows you who and what and how Krishna is and how to attain the Lord. That's the best guru. What is it? Everybody making a big show. Gurus, oh, my Guru Dave, so great. Yeah, you have ecstatic love. That's a great guru. With that, that's the kind of standards we have here. You want to, you don't be glory. Oh, my Guru, so yeah, what has he done? Well, okay, you got ecstatic devotion. To me, I look at the standard of Lord Caitanya. He manifested ecstatic love and transmitted to others. Nityananda also, they're real followers too. Now, that's impressive. That is the standard that we hold to here as being glorious. If you think some other standard is glorious, you're an illusion, more or less. Lord Caitanya came to show the standard of what is glorious. What is glorious is himself and his devotees, and wherever they are is glorious. Wherever that word is coming, manifesting that glory is the glory place. You want to live in the glory? Or you like all the other less intelligent places, less glorious, inglorious even. See, the true meaning of all virtuous words are in the Lord and in that relationship, that transcendental relationship. Real glory is there. Real auspiciousness is in the relationship with the Lord. Otherwise, you're not auspicious. No, your association is not auspicious, even in the mode of goodness, even though you're a perfect Brahmin. That's the preaching of Lord Caitanya. You can't even purify yourself. You could be the best rule follower, man. You could be the most austere person, like a lot of these gurus. Yeah. But that's not, unless you're engaged in the transcendental loving service of the Lord, you can't purify yourself or anybody else. And that's what I've seen proven by all these gurus. They haven't been able to purify themselves or anybody else. And people say, Hari, how dare you? How can you say that? These gurus have purified many people. And all I've seen, the best of them, is bring them up to maybe the mode of goodness, and they could be nice etiquette people and be nice. But inside the cup is still a lot of dirt, man, that can only be cleaned by the path of ecstatic devotional service. Otherwise, you're just cleaning the outside of the cup. That was the preaching of Lord Caitanya, and that's the preaching of Gaur Hari Das, whether you like it or not. Doesn't matter. You don't like it? Oh, you're getting purified. You like it? Ah, you're purified. Why not? Truth is amazing. Truth sets you free. I just take the verses as they are, preach it, and regardless if people like it. If you don't like it, it shows you got dirt, man. See, You didn't know Gohari's a sweeper. Oh, another hat, man. I'm just a sweeper. What do you think sweeping, being a sweeper in Vrindavan is? Hey, Vrindavan's everybody's heart. I'm the sweeper of Vrindavan. I'm here to sweep up. Swoop up and sweep up. Why not, man? Yeah. See, pure devotional service. See, Prabodhananda Saraswati Thakur said, unless a bumblebee, a devotee of Lord Caitanya is here, see, all the other paths are glorious, right? Everybody says, oh, it's glorious. Varnashram, glorious. Mayavadi, glorious. Eckhart Tolle, be here now, glorious. Buddhism, glorious. Christianity, glorious. Muslim, glorious. See? But the devotee shows what's really glory. Don't we show the real glory? After a time, people will get with this because this is the glory, man. Living in the glory is to chant the holy names like Lord Caitanya did in great transcendental happiness. There ain't a better glory than that. You'll see people get with the program. Why not? It's the truth. We're here to set a few people free, quite a few. My Lord does big things. Why not? He's got big potency. That potency's growing here. You guys are getting stronger, faster, stronger, faster, able to leap tall buildings in a single bounce. Got X-ray vision, you see right into the illusion. Mm-hmm. Hare Krishna. What else we got here? I am the Lord. And although I am the Lord of all sentient beings, I still appear in every millennium in my original transcendental form. See? Original. Isn't it always original? Where's another form like Lord Ram? Lord Caitanya, Lord Krishna. Original. Always original. The Originals. There was a vampire movie called The Originals. You ever seen that one, Amy? The Originals. I bet River saw that. You ever see that, River? The Originals. No? They were the originals, the original vampires. And they couldn't die. See, they couldn't die. See, it's all about Krishna, everything. That's why you see, you get this, man, not even horror movies can take you down. Because you see behind what's behind everything. You see it all in relation. I'll show you. I'll prove it right now. See, the original vampires. And the others were copies of those originals, and they could die. They would die. See, the original couldn't die. That's like Krishna. He's the original. Can't die. See, all the copies died. The copies, see, the Lord created what? Man in his image. See, they look like the Lord, but they're not original. See, man, you got a body there, the body goes. And if you identify with the body, you come back into another body because you're so heavily bonded by you love the body. I love the body. I love my wife. I love my child. You know how many people die thinking, well, what about my family? Who's going to take care of them? And boom, they get another family when they're next. It's very short time. Boom, you're back in here with another family. Oh, you desired it, right? Well, the Lord is a genie. Another thing, see, everybody looks at the movie The Genies and get the 3 wishes and all that. Yeah. No, the Lord is the genie. What do you want, my Lord? I want another family. I want another wife. I'm really attached. I really want that. Okay, my son, here you go. My daughter. Oh, next birth you take it because you're so meditating on a woman. Here's your man's body. Or a woman's body. Now you're a man. And vice versa. I really love my husband. And you get it. Oh, here's your man's body now. Whatever you're attached to, like that. Switching back and forth. Okay? Until you get the association of devotees. And then you see another object of happiness that they perceive, and then you begin to desire that, and then the Lord, you see, is again your genie, and then you desire spiritual happiness. You see it here. You see the devotees coming here regularly, the new ones even, and they go, "Oh, I think I want this. Oh, this looks like a way out." Yeah, you're right, man. You found the best place in the universe, man. You found the best thing you can hear about. Everybody else is talking about some material destination. Oh, some material happiness you can attain in the future. And you have plenty of anxiety being on that path trying to get it too, right? Plenty. Oh, it'll be tough, man. Everything is tough in this world. And they all talk about, what is your goal? I want to do this. I want something material. Okay? You come here long enough, you realize, wow, man, nobody's ever told me this. Nobody's ever shown me this kind of happiness. I never seen this on anybody. It's not a wonder that guy comes in and finds fault. He's never seen it anywhere. It must be fake. I don't see the herd. Moo, moo, bah. The sheeple, and but gores never shoot. It must be fake. No, it's real. As real as you're going to get, man. See, eternal reality. You must see it. You gotta go to the temple and get purified. Isn't that why the whole purpose to go to the temple is to get purified? You want to go to the slow path? Lord Krishna says, my temples purify after a long time. Why? Because they're external. You go see the external deity. You don't see, but my devotees purify just by being seen, because you go to that temple. This is a temple. You're coming to the temple. Boy, you guys must be attached because you're coming every day. You're coming to the temple. And my devotees purify by even seen, because you see the real deity there, not half the deity without the tears. If there's tears in a temple, that means you're seeing the full Lord, the complete Lord. And my devotees purify quickly, because you're seeing the real Lord completely, not half, not part of him. Not part of Radha. It's like that's why you see why they're crying schools without crying, because they go to the temple and they see Radharani, who's crying and laughing all the time, like Lalita when she's thinking of Krishna. They see the deity. They see the Lord there, but no tears. So of course they're going to create a cry. They do what they see. They go to the temple, they see the deity Radharani, and then they go and they create a crying school and say, but no crying, because the deity doesn't cry. That's why you got these statements, and even in the Vaidhi thing, they say you shouldn't cry before the deity. Well, because they go to the temple and they see the deity doesn't cry, therefore you shouldn't cry. But then when Lord Caitanya came in, I said, I want to show you the more intimate truth, the more merciful truth. Even Jesus must have showed something, even though we don't know much. But still, Lord Caitanya said, oh, this is it. This is the full deity. This is why I came. I came here to show you the full manifestation of the deity. We're here to show the world, to show ISKCON and Vaidhis and Narayan Raj and the Radhakund Babajis, the full manifestation of the deity. Okay, the ecstasy and the conclusive, rock solid understanding of that and glorification of that truth. Plant that sannyasi stick in the ground. See, that flag of Lord Caitanya, the absolute truth. Yeah, and make that all, get rid of all that stuff, man. Otherwise, what do we got? Nothing but religion. Vaishnava religion. Doing same old big ceremonies, nothing unique. So the devotees have an original form, right? See, that's called your spiritual form. It's not a copy. See, so why people identifying that they identify with a copy. Therefore, they go and chase out, cycle of birth and death is you're just chasing after the copy. You didn't figure it out that you're after something that's just a copy of the truth. It's a fake, man. He was talking, this is fake. No, it's the opposite, man. This is not fake. That's fake. You're a faker. You're a fake out, man. You've been faked out by Maya. You think the illusion is the truth. Well, even the Bible refutes guys like you, like that guy. The Bible says, be careful. You don't consider the darkness as the truth, the darkness as the light. Well, that guy is a perfect example of that. He thinks the fake is the truth. And therefore he sees the truth here and he thinks it's a fake. There you go. That's the world. Well, I don't believe in the lies. I like being in the truth, man. Could you imagine how would you like to live like that guy? How would you like to be in that consciousness? Ooh. gives me the willies. Could you imagine having a friend like that, man? You don't need any enemies to have friends like that. The guy has probably a lot of friends, maybe even sannyasis and gurus and everything, and they love his association. Ooh, yeah, great. I'll stay here. See, no illusion exists here because we're protected by the true Lord. Because we have ecstatic chanters holding the space, man. Holding the sacrifice that we're doing here. Holding Krishna in this circle. Yeah. The best place to be, man. That's why we're here. People have real intelligence. Come here regularly, if not every day, if you can, God, I get presents every day, man. That's it. And they're permanent. It's like people accumulate wealth and money and everything, which I do also. I'll accumulate a little Bitcoin here and there, and I put it in the safe. I have a nice wallet, and I stick it in the wallet. It's like a bank. It's okay. I can do that. You can do that. Everybody can do that. But this is priority. I come here to put the real wealth in the safe. The safe is the Lord, and this is permanent. This other stuff we just use while we're here. You got to be a little practical, but see, you don't have. It's not all or friggin' nothing. This is what they've been teaching in religion, and driving people crazy, or making them hypocrites and liars and cheaters. They don't know the real path. The real path is just get the grace. Come to the place where the grace is, and that's this place. And then you be a natural person. See, then the world has meaning because Krishna's in your life. Whatever you're doing is naturally we have to do and everything. Krishna's in your life. He's your event coordinator, like Amy says, and personal assistant. And you assist him. See, it's a two-way street, man. We have a business deal. I have a business deal, Krishna. See, we're in business here. My friend's business. Not father thing. I like the friend is better, man. More intimate, I'm about my friend's business, man. My friend wants more friends. We want a cooperation, cooperation, with God's work here, Krishna's work. Krishna's work is just to make more friends. Isn't that amazing? See, God's work is different than Krishna's work. God's work is to protect the universe, give them food and air and all that stuff. That's Vishnu, But Krishna's work is just to make more friends. Isn't that amazing, huh? Yeah, we're going to do this thing. Make more friends. Now, who wouldn't want a service like that just to go out and help make more friends with Krishna? Make them more friends. Yeah. Isn't it nice? I'm here introducing people to Krishna, and you guys, I like this, man. That's your witness program, man. Come, yeah, man, I like this friend. This Krishna is a great friend, man. My personal assistant, I assist him, he assists me. We assist because we're on the same page. We were working for the same goal. The best corporation with the best product. Best use case. See, it lasts forever, man. You know, the best product, the best niche. We got the best niche and the best brand, man. See, is to give people that friendship with the Lord so they can be happy and complete and whole and transcend illusion. You show me a better goal than that, man. If you want to have goals, get on that goal. That's why that's the goal of goals, right? What else we got here? See, men in this world desire success in few fruitive activities, and therefore they worship the demigods. Quickly, of course, men get results from fruitive work in this world. See, men in this world desire success in fruitive activity, therefore they worship the demigods. See, demigods, Lucifer, you notice? People worship Lucifer, don't they? Those persons like Klaus Schwab and all these guys, they desire success in what? Fruitive activities. They want a material fruit. See, they're looking for fruits. See, they want the fruit of money. They want the fruit of power. So they engage in fruitive activities to get the fruits of their labor. And they get, for them, it seems like quick success. See? See, because generally, you know, when Bhagavad Gita was written here, you don't get quick success in this. That's 5,000 years ago path. That's why Krishna takes in offenses. And offenses, you know, they're like fences, and it's very hard to get over those fences. See, very quickly, but, you know, the Lord came here, and that path is hard. That path, Klaus Schwab and everybody else is following the fruitive path to get some mundane result, some mundane fruit, some wealth, some anything is so much harder than this. The Lord has given usually what is the most difficult, the most difficult for even the demigods to attain. Easy peasy. That's what we got here. That's the power here. That's the potency here. That's the fruit here. This ecstatic devotional relationship with the Supreme Lord who nobody knows practically. God, who is God? Nobody knows practically, except the people who come here. Look how easily people get such a great fruit. See, we also go in for fruit, but what fruit? Eternal fruit. This fruit lasts forever. You got to go after some fruit. If you go after mundane fruit, compared to this now, that's very hard to attain. This is very easy to get the ultimate fruit that lasts forever. That's why the devotees here would not trade this relationship with the eternal Lord for billions of dollars that these guys are in their rascaldom are doing, involved in to try to attain their power and do anything for it. Kill humanity, all that stuff. It doesn't matter to people who have this uncontrolled desire for fruitive wealth or power or anything like that. They lose their humanity, man. So many people. Can you... You know what the big miracle is? That we're preaching this at a time like this, where there are lies and cheating and deceptions everywhere. And everybody's affected by that except devotees here. They're like lotuses in the water, untouched. That's the protection you get from Krishna. And when you find the real place, man, doesn't affect the purity here. Our purity just increases. Isn't that amazing? Unbelievable. The purity of the devotees here just increases because we do have the real Lord here. That's what he wants to show, that this is a real sanctuary, man. This is a real retreat that you can come to every day while it's here. And when you get, even if this disappeared, you know how to manifest this retreat. You know how to start a church, even locally if you needed to. Or if you're alone, you can chant like Haridas, right? He was alone. He lived in a cave alone. Till he associated with Lord Caitanya. He was happy living in a cave, chanting Hare Krishna, associating intimately with the Lord without distractions. See, because you're never alone. You got the three. You got the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. You're the Son, man. You got the Holy Spirit, and you got the Father. Okay? And anything above that is gravy. It's the icing on the cake. Like you guys here, this is icing. This is the gravy. According to the three modes of material nature and the work associated with them, the four divisions of human society are created by me. So that's what happens when you're still under the modes of nature. The four divisions were created, Sudra, householder, Vanaprastha, and sannyas. The four divisions were created. What was it? No, anyway, that's Varnashram. Sorry. The whole Varnash was created by the Lord. For those under the modes of nature. Do you see why that doesn't apply to us so much? Because we're affected, we're influenced by something above the modes of nature. That's Krishna's mercy, Lord Chaitanya's mercy. Isn't that amazing? That's our motivating force, is what's above. That's why we're not subject to really the Varnashram system. Yeah, we're subject to a ruler above that. See, those are the rulers in the modes of nature. We have a ruler that's above that, a standard. See, ruler is a standard, right? Ruler, right? Ruler. And then there's ruler. We got both. See, we got a standard above that and a ruler above that. That's love of God. When you do that, you transcend the influences of the modes of nature, the material modes of nature. See, and you're ruled by that love of God. That's where the safety is. That's where the safe is. That's where the jewels are. Everything is there. You got the safety, you got the jewels, and you got the safekeeping. And it's all transcendental. No jurisdiction of the material nature there. Nobody could steal that. Nobody can take that away. See, and everybody else that's why you see Vaishnavas, until they get this association, they remain under the modes of nature and their requirements. That's why they think in terms of Varnashram Dharma, right? They think, oh yeah, it's all about Varnash, it's all about trying to follow the principles of religion. See, all these things, we fast and we follow rules and regulations, everything, because they're still under the modes of nature. Is there anybody out there want to be free from that system? You want to have a new standard rule, a new ruler, and a new ruler? That ruler is the love of Krishna, the love of God. For them, there is no duty. Bhagavad Gita even says that. For such devotees who have attained the transcendental, transcendental association of the Lord, their spiritual bodies are awakened, that a relationship is awakened. For them, there is no duty. Oh, well, wait a second. There's another transcendental rule. That duty is, which is not really a duty. I mean, it's fun. It's nice. You're attached now. You have to associate with the transcendental Lord. You have to. He's so accessible in his name, isn't he? Anytime you want, you can go. See that you follow that rule. Otherwise, it's an abandonment of duty. Lord Caitanya said that. When you get this grace, when you get this grace to be able to chant the holy names with great ecstasy, and to chant these verses with transcendental happiness, not to do that is abandonment of duty. And what you do is just dry up. Jesus taught this. I'm the bread of life. See, I'm the true vine. See, the word, the truth, faith in the real devotee, in the real associate of the Lord. See? But those who depart from me will become like branches, dead branches, outstretched. See, outstretched in the world. They have the tilak on, and I'm a devotee and all that, but they have no life. That's those who leave here. I've seen it again and again. My ex-wife, Mahavirya, Meena, all of them, anybody. Got no life, man. And because they don't accept. Oh, no. See, they cut themselves off from the real life. Therefore, they get the fake. See? And they believe in the fake. They believe in being a big Brahmin, a big austere person. And they lose their glow. They all lose their glow. And just become mundane. So until you lose faith in the mundane, until you lose faith in the demigods even, until you lose faith in serving Lucifer or whatever, demigods or demons, then that's how Maya teaches you. It's all illusion. This is really the only real option, this kind of worship. If that's not being done anywhere, well, this standard is here. This is the place to be. Otherwise, all these other paths will be it. There's nothing being offered in this world. Until Lord Caitanya came, this was not an option for people in general. Until we started preaching here, I mean me and my Lord, preaching this vigorously, there is no option for anybody. I investigated. There's no option. None of these gurus are preaching this. None of them are showing this. None are demonstrating this, that they even have it. So nobody knows unless they come here. As I say, I'm willing to be set straight. Show me, show us. Are we not preaching directly and all over? I mean, I'm on 5 platforms here. Nobody seems to come forward. I don't hear boo. That's kind of nice. I don't even hear it. Boo! Just that one guy, boo! Yeah. So for those, why wouldn't you want to go to a place? Why go to the secret places, the no-shows, where you're not even sure if it's really there or not, Here, what you see is what you get. We already showed what you see is what you get. You develop faith in what we're doing and with a service attitude and real faith that, wow, man, this is real. I found the treasure and everything. You become like an Amy and a Fanny, and then you can partake of this happiness. You can sit at the table with us. and you can eat with us. Yeah, but if you come, some people, they come and they come sporadically, but they don't come with the full faith, and they can't quite sit down at the table. They don't like, when you sit down at the table to eat, you sit down, you're there, and the food is there, and you're eating with the rest of the devotees. But some people, they come and they're not really sitting down. They're just kind of there, and they have their own ideas, Oh yeah, what he's doing, yeah, it's, and they make all it. See, they're not fully there. Okay, so whatever, This is a great, I like, being at this time is a great preaching opportunity, actually sharing opportunity. Because we got the computers, and I'm sitting here in Playa and can potentially reach all over the globe. I got Belgium here, we got anywhere, wherever you guys are. And we're making contact. We're having Sadhu Sangha. This is the kind of stuff you'd have to go, like 550 years ago, you have to be with Narottam or Srinivas in their group. And it was only happening there and nowhere else. But here, we can even watch replays. Oh my God. I even watch the replays. It's hard to give them up, man. It's like all this beautiful stuff coming. It's like an art piece. Yeah. Okay.
All jewels.
So, and although I am the creator of this system, you should know that I am yet the non-doer, being unchangeable. See, the non-doer and being unchangeable, even though he created this system for beings who have faith in the changeable. In the doer, they're into doing it because they want they're after the changeable, and they become attached to the changeable. So the Lord has created a system for those who are attached to what is temporary. See? And although Krishna is the non-doer, he's the non-doer, and where is this? That one, no. Oh, was I reading something else?
It's like the rules and regulations that he is
yeah.
actually not
You
attracted
should know that I am yet the non-doer, being unchangeable. So that's the thing. This is eternal reality. It's unchangeable. It lasts forever. And that Lord is like that. And attachment to the transcendental Lord puts us in an unchangeable condition. There's transcendental variety in this state. But there's a kind of thing that doesn't change. The underlying truth is unchangeable. You notice there's that truth that always rings in the thing. It's always unchanged. But there's many transcendental varieties of that truth. We get into all these different verses, different aspects, all related to the Lord. See, this is all related to the Lord. It's all beautiful. Do you see how much meaning there is in the world when the Lord is placed in the middle? Because he's in the middle of everything. Everything revolves around Krishna, even the Varnashram system. When it's presented like this, not only do you understand the importance of Varnashram, but what's even more important, everything. You see how everything is connected to the Lord. See, therefore it has meaning. See, without the Lord being the center of all attention and causality, the supreme cause of all causes, the thing doesn't have meaning, right? Meaning. All you can do is fantasize some kind of meaning Imagine some meaning. Oh, this is the mean, and all that stuff. It doesn't mean anything to other people. Only means to you. You ever see that? Like Klaus Schwab, his meaning, what makes meaning in my life is to control the world and to have all these computers and robots and to take humanity and change their DNAs and all these plans. And it only has meaning to those he can convince to come on board with him. But other creation doesn't have any meaning. Then people think, I don't want that meaning for my life. I don't want to participate in that. That's the conflict. And these desires of these demons are so strong. They will fight for this. And people's freedom, desire for freedom is so strong, they will fight for their freedom of the body. It's always of the body, though. That's the demons and the demigods. That's the good and the bad. They're always fighting for freedom for their bodies or for control of not only their body, they want to control other bodies. That's called a hellish situation, man. And it's all about the material body, and both are an illusion, more or less. Here, we've attained the real body. We've attained the real Lord, eternal, immutable, unchangeable Lord. Okay? That's why devotees, they don't want a hanker to attain something. We got this. We got the Lord. We just call him, he's there. And everything's cool. Everything's literally cool. Cool down, free, happy, satisfied. The Lord is here. It's great. It's so nice to be here. And then what do you think Vrindavan was? They just be with the Lord and fuss over him. Think about him, associate with him. We're doing that with the holy name. We got the power of Vrindavan right here in our grasp. We're doing what they're doing, and we're doing it here by mantra, by his name. That's why even Krishna says, my name is better than myself. There you had to be in Vrindavan. Here, where we got his name, I can be in the toilet and be with Krishna. Right? We have one lady like that. Where she go to the bathroom, the Lord would follow her. Okay, let's see what else. So, River, give us a word.
It's so good, man. It's like you're talking about me.
Oh, yeah?
It's like you're talking about my path. It's like you're talking about what's been happening to me and how it's been happening. I was sitting there, and you and Lalita have really been helping me, pulling me out of my Maya. Really, you've been, what's the word? What's that? Exorcism. Is it exorcism? Exorcism. I feel like that's been happening to me, and I asked for it to happen to me about, I'd say 20 years, 15 years ago. I was really sick, and I was watching this movie and I felt like I had devils in me. I felt like I had these demons in me. And I was watching this film, and she was getting all of these, she was getting that word, she was getting them, and I said, I need this, I've got these demons, and they need to go. I was so sick. It was really horrible. And here I've had transcendental exorcism with you.
Exorcism.
Just out of me. And I've been hankering for all those things of, Krishna, I want realizations, and I want this, and he's been giving them to me. Now this space, now there's a lot of room because one has removed obstacles out the
Yeah.
way, that were taking space and
Yeah.
taking focus. So that's not there anymore. There's room now for Krishna to flourish within
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
accept him. I can
Yeah.
accept him. And it is that, like you were speaking, and I was thinking, yeah, that's what's happened exactly. Just not associated. I'm sorry, I'm getting excited. Calm down. Not
Yeah.
associating with that which takes away Krishna,
Yeah.
just blocks Krishna, taking one's focus off that and taking it to Krishna. And everything you say is like, wow. I have so many things to say. You have to tell me to stop talking. About Carl Schwab's. Is that him? That's who you
Klaus.
him. They're hankering for something fresh all the time.
Yeah.
Like we get fresh Krishna all the time. They're hankering for something fresh. They have to just play about with everything to try and find something new, make something new. And now, with them doing it, is helping them do their plan with getting rid of so many people. It's really getting us. It's really like it's getting so bad. It's like that thing in a film where the bomb is diffused at the last second, and they defuse the bomb and save the day. And there's all this stuff happening. It's getting really bad. Apparently, there's going to be an earthquake in India. That's going to be the next place where they're going to create a earthquake, and it's getting really bad. But at that minute, it's going to happen. What you say. It's going to change. The Sangha is rising. It's rising like the jewel in the crown. So people can come because it's been empowered, so empowered by Krishna. Look at us. Look at the devotees. Look what you've done for us by keeping, you're like Mother Hubbard. You keep the devotees together. You keep us together. We fight with between each other, but you still keep us together because our connection individually is with you. It's with you. No matter what we squabble, it's with you. It keeps us held. It's like it is our food. It is our only food now. We have to come. You were just speaking about that. We have to come. It's our only food. It keeps us satisfied. It gives us so much upliftment, so much. I didn't realize, oh my God, Maharaj, going through purifications, it's worth it. To all the devotees, to the new ones, it's so worth it. It is the only way, to go through that, because you go through that little squeeze, you go through, and then you come out. And Lalit always says it to me, the sun will shine again. And it does. And you just keep on the words of the devotees, who, kind of take you through purification, because you can drown in it if you don't have that support. You can just drown in it. And if you keep going to the support who have the light, they can keep taking you out and taking you out as you go through really deep purifications. That's when you need support and you need the devotees. That's how I've got through it. Every time.
You need that's the thing is you need the support of the devotees, and you have to go through the regeneration. And like Jesus said, those who follow me through the regeneration, you have to go through this. Otherwise, if you give up, then you just back where you were. But you have to realize, I have to go through the regeneration. I have to go through this. I'm going to change. I'm going to be transformed. And that's why those who are going through that, you could see the results of those who go through the regeneration. And it's a bit of a crucifixion for some people, because some people it's easier, some people it's harder. But you just got to be like a warrior and just say, I'm going to go through this. And and that's how you make it to this other side. And it's great. I mean, the witnesses are saying, it's great over here. Come on, come along, follow us in through the regeneration. We all go. I had to go through stuff, go through you, and still, whatever we go through, because it just gets better. Yeah. I mean, what other, this is such an opportunity and an option at such a strange time, bizarre, that it's being offered, but that's what Lord Chaitanya came at that kind of time to really give us mercy. And so anybody who takes advantage is very fortunate. If you can hear this message and see the value because of this. So Krishna he'll show certain people. He'll say, oh yeah, this is where you should go, and he's doing that. See, I'm seated in the heart of all living beings, Krishna says, and I'm directing their wanderings. So he knows. He'll get people to wander over here in this direction, the little cows, they're looking for grass. Well, you come here. We got some stony variety, man. Very stony. It gets you very high, this grass, man. It's Mary Jane. Radharani, man.
Maharaj, it is so true, the support of the devotees. If we don't have it, we do stupid things to ourselves. Yeah. If we fall into the darkness and we punish ourselves, and we need the support to rise out of that kind of behavior. And the family is so vital. This is a family affair, headed by yourself, and you do a great job. You're such a great head. And I caused you so much disturbances. I'm so sorry. I couldn't help it.
Yeah, it's mothers and fathers, they always have to change the diapers, right?
Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you, Lolita. So much time, you've given me. Oh my God, my family, means so much. Wow, I've been wanting this, but this is the real
Yeah, that's the whole thing. To appreciate this. Yeah, appreciate the association here. It's great. It's really. I always love the way Paul. He would start families. He would go preaching in different places, and they didn't have cameras where they could do this, so it was all local. He would start, and the people, they would have like a family of people worshiping together. And so we have such a great potential here because more people included. We could just be wherever we are. So convenient, man. How much more easy can it get? How this is more powerful than 1,000 meetings going to the temple. Because there's more purification in one day than 1,000 trips to Mayapur. That's how powerful this stuff is. And to change people's lives like it does. How many people I could see by how they react, some people are like, wow, this is so great. Oh, this is the only thing that's around. Yeah, I mean, that's how devotees think. Krishna is the only meaning to spiritual life. God, a relationship with the Lord, and that's all available here. It's the best place. There's everything else is, if that's not of this standard, it's inferior intelligence, inferior path. So we just got a new standard here, and you don't like it out there, whoever, well, it's too bad, man. This is the standard, man. This is the will of God. He wants people to have easy access to him. Those who he attracts here will come. Yeah. This is the real stand. This is the real will of God. Otherwise, you're doing the inferior will or the lesser understanding of the real will of God. This is what Jesus meant. He said, my real friends and my real fathers and my companions are those who do the will of God. And those were his real companions, right? Those 11 people were his real companions and his friends because they did the will of God, which was to associate with him and to hear from him. This is my beloved son who I'm well pleased. Listen to him, learn from him. This was for the world. And those who had the intelligence to do that were doing the real will of God. The real will of God is that we come close to him because not only will he be happy, but we will be supremely happy, the highest happiness. But not everybody can get that or get it right away. But still, the message has to be preached. Jesus preached the will of God was to be with him. Yeah. Lord Caitanya also, he said, those who don't accept me will be destroyed. You think it's any different here? Those who do not accept this preaching will be destroyed. You'll take another birth, guaranteed. Because this is the way out. The way out is God, and his deliverance is here. He's delivered us, and he delivers others through our association, and that's just how it is. And if you don't accept, I don't care how big a guru you are. You could be, if you're Jaipataka or Radhanath and you don't like this preaching, you're not delivered, and nor are your disciples, because wherever you're going, they go. Your guru, right? They accept you as guru. Wherever you go, they go. And if you don't accept this ecstatic worship, it's the same thing. Lord Caitanya, who is Lord Caitanya? If they don't accept me, he said, they'll be destroyed. But you could see Lord Caitanya, but if you reacted like that, oh, I don't accept your ecstatic devotion. You're a fake. And a lot of people said that. Varnashri sannyasi said that. See, they said, oh, you're a fake. You're an emotional sentimentalist. You're misleading the people. See, they would be destroyed, but they ended up accepting him. See, and that's all they needed to do. That is the real path. When the real devotees are here preaching the real path, you have a real opportunity. See, not to be destroyed, and destroyed means your soul, you come into another incarnation and you meditate on the copy. You're known to meditate on the original personality of Godhead. Otherwise, you're just, a hypocrite. There's so many hypocrites out there. You got to transcend hypocrisy. You know what hypocrisy is? It's simply this. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Oh, go Hari, Lalita, you're a demon. That's hypocrisy. You chant, how dare you chant Hare Krishna and you don't accept the other half of Krishna. The other half is the devotion. And that's where the real Krishna is. Otherwise, you're looking at the false Krishna. You don't see Krishna in the name. You see Krishna in the name when you see like the ecstatic devotees see Krishna in the name. And they become very transcendentally, ecstatically, rapturously, gloriously happy in a way that you've never seen in this world. And you call these guys gurus who've never seen this ecstasy and don't give honor to this ecstasy, you will be destroyed with the gurus. You don't like it? Well, that's just the truth, man. Could set you free if you believe this word and not the bullshit word, the word of liars and cheaters and hypocrites. Hey, man, welcome to Kali Yuga. We got a lot of that going on there, a lot of that in ISKCON and all these other groups. And as long as you have faith in that, well, that's your results. Hypocrisy, lies, cheating, cheated. You go get your shots and you'll be out of here in 2 years. Already, one after other, man. Boom, 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 boom. 28 years old, 14 years old, babies, black-eyed babies now, all kinds of horrible things going on. And in the midst of that, we got our bliss. But welcome. If you want to come, you want to be blissed, you want to be protected, you want to be in the safe zone, hang out with us. Otherwise, there's a big jungle out there. See, we're kings of the jungle. Why? Because we got Tarzan and Jane here. Tarzan is Krishna and Jane is Radharani. They're the king and queen of the jungle, right? So we got them, therefore they made us like them. The empowered versions, because we're close with them. You notice? Anybody? Lalita, give us a word, man.
Yeah. Reading what Fanny says, with Krishna deep in your heart, you climb the highest mountains. and overcome the obstacles. And that's in this short time she already experiences this every
Amazing.
day. It's unbelievable. Yeah, it's really unbelievable.
Fanny, you're so fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, what a thank you for coming here. Oh, thank you for your association. It's
No
amazing.
matter what happens on your path, Krishna protects you and you get through everything. This is my own experience. Yeah. This is really, really very strong for somebody who just comes in the beginning and has to deal with stuff. Um, Really, this faith is so strong. And yeah, you can only have this, you can only find Krishna and those experiences when you receive that spirit. Otherwise, you're still wondering and asking, what's going on? When will I feel Krishna? And begging, like, what's the singer there, George Harrison? I want to feel you, my Lord. I want to see, really want to see you. Having this begging thing. And we have this because we are connected to the true vine, because we are connected to the chosen one. This is really receiving this spirit and then really having this guidance to find the Lord every day deep in our heart. Yeah, it's really a fantastic growing process.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, people are they're called for not everybody can come this way and this path. It's rare. It was rare with Lord Chaitanya, and a rare opportunity actually, and rare with Jesus, and rare now also. But those who come, and sometimes it's like starting something, some great movement, um, and for future generations too. Just naturally, it's like a legacy. What is your legacy? This is our legacy. Our legacy is this is uh, uh, this is what we're leaving for the world here. And while we're here, it's just we just play with Krishna, and then it's just he's the, like, I like that what Amy said, the event coordinator. Was just the events, just coordinating the events. This is what they say, the increase is up to the Lord. Whatever is increased is up to the Lord. It's amazing.
Yeah.
We just come here and associate and
Yeah, keeping this, and then keeping the Lord on the earth, actually, so
yeah,
that we purify the world and just keep him here so that things are changing here.
yeah.
That
Yeah, the ecstatic worship is the only way to bring the Lord. That's the Lord
bring him
coming
back.
here.
Yeah.
Without it, then it's not real. There's no, the emanation is material. That's why material atmosphere. That's what all, and it's sound vibration. See the sounds. They're pulling in the mind, the mental plane, and it's polluted, with material ideas and everything, and they pump it out into other people and pollute everybody. See? So we do the same with pulling in the
The
transcendental
opposite. Yeah.
vibration. Yeah. And putting it out. I mean, you can see, like I do, I'll listen to like Facebook stuff and all this, and people talking. And it's like, ooh, after a while, it's like, ooh, you feel like that. And then I'll listen
Boring.
to Lalita or any devotee or myself even, and this relief, this is
It
like
comes from
like night and
upstairs.
day. Yeah. And people don't notice if you're used to that pollution, it's like you become addicted to it. See, and then you can't understand because you're addicted. It's just like people that like junk food. They don't like organic. They're so used to eating the crap,
That's true.
you know,
Yeah.
and they
You
can't.
can't eat it.
Yeah, yeah. So
Mm.
so we force it on everybody. That's Sankirtan is good. When you're chanting, and some people go, you just keep chanting. Do a couple of passes, and all of a sudden their moods start changing automatically. It's
Mm.
like,
Yeah, it's like you said, those who don't want to sit here on the table, they don't like the taste, they not for me. Yeah, they
no, no, I like to
they need
fall.
to learn it.
Yeah.
They really need to learn to eat it. Actually,
Yeah.
it's a new taste.
Yeah. Okay, so I think let me see here. I think I'm going to let Lalita. You want to do a little class now, Lalita? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I get up again and got up early, again, and all that. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'll continue on. So I can't wait to get back into Bhagavad Gita. I love this book. And get into Prabhupada's purports a
These
little.
verses are very, very
Yeah. It's so related.
enlightening now. When you read it, it's
Yeah.
very enlightening.
Yeah. Well, you see, we see the relationship with the world, especially world as it kind of makes a nice bridge, for if people listen, they see, like for the Vaides, if anybody comes here with that background, they're used to this is to be the way, and then you could see there's another way. You see, if you get this association, you can transcend that hard path of Vaidhi Bhakti. See, because you got a more powerful way of purification simply because the devotees are here preaching it. Without the devotees preaching this path, it's not available. And therefore, everything is, you got the tough ways. So we're preaching this path, this mercy, very quickly you get into this relationship with the Lord and everything becomes easier. Yeah. So. Okay, so let's play Fanny's song here. The Fanny song. I like that. Fanny song.
Fantastic funny song.
Yeah, fantastic Fanny song.
He would go out at sunrise, chanting, dancing to his name. Haribo, Haribo. He would wake up everyone, rise and rejoice to the name. Haribo, Haribo. Mukunda Madhava, Govinda Hari, Haribo, Haribo. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he has come to taste and give away the sweetness of his brain. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all you have to do is stay to the sweet chanting of his name. Haribo, Haribo. Every day the sun will rise, every day the sun will set. Haribo, what's the value of your life if devotion you don't get? Haribo, Haribo. Take the name into your heart, take it with you when you fall. Haribo, Haribo. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he has come to taste and give away the sweetness of his brain. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. All you have to do is take to the sweet chanting of His name. Haribo, Yashamati Nandana, Brajaparanagara. Haribo, Haribo.